Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. And we still got the Draconian maze that seems to be winding along here. And as you can see, I'm approaching 10,000. Could really have it now because they have another dungeon out there with gems in it. Haven't decided on my path yet. Yeah, let's look at the dungeon. Right. By the way, apparently they resolved that issue that I mentioned earlier with the Rune Dungeon. They then added a day to it. So I was right, it is Wednesday and Thursday. So I did complete that. They added a food dungeon. It doesn't have the coin on the outside, but it does have the coins on the inside. So if you take that all the way, you get about extra 500 coins. So, yeah, you got more than 2 days to do that. So, not bad at all. Cells dungeon. I don't need that guy. I think I have a couple of him. I forget his name at the moment. I think he's good for a combination. And of course we have this and we have this. So there is coins out there. So if you are so inclined, go get them. Because we're probably going to need them, aren't we? Alright, so, right. Let's get into war. We won the last time. Yeah, we won the last time. We actually have a slight issue at the moment, is that apparently somebody left the team. So we have a spot open, and I didn't have any strong candidates. So if you're watching this and you have a strong team, now would be the time. I actually had to, unfortunately, I had to put a minimum. I had to put a minimum on the candidates of 1,500. The reason for that was every time I looked at it today to see if somebody strong had joined, I was seeing extremely low ones. I mean, two-digit powers. And as much as I would love to be able to accommodate everyone, the truth is I would be really hurting the team if I was to do something like that at this point. And it's not fair to them, especially the ones who contribute all the time. So if you have a strong team, you might be able to get a spot tonight. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, because you're about to get an example of why it is we need strong teams. I haven't looked at this, but I'm going to assume that it's probably not going too well. The team that we are facing, they seem to be pretty good with the runes. So let's just go on in. Okay, that's nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. But if you can just look down at the one it has selected, and you can probably see the issue. There's a lot of that. There's a whole lot of that. Okay, so we have Epic, Magic, and Darkness. Right? But they seem to be pretty decent with speed in many cases here. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of tricky. That one is really tricky, as I do believe that they're both immune to possession, aren't they? So, yeah, that's kind of ugly. I believe I remember somebody saying that Gretchen is one of the fastest in the game. So I was just thinking of mapping. Of course, what does she really have? Alright, I'm going to risk that one. Let's do this. She's fast, but I'm trying to think over her skills of anything that would truly do damage. By the way, this is not the team I'm going with. Egg Eater's up front. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's no way that she's going to go first. Even if I was to change that, she's going to go first. I'm going to go with Fido. It kind of leaves me a little bit short in... of course, the one thing she could really do that would be really bad would be reflect. That would probably be a problem. Alright. She's going to go first. There's no question in my mind in this. It's not even just the runes. I do believe that she is... I believe she's really fast. So let's just go here. Okay. She attacked and poisoned. Okay. I see no immunities from this, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, got them all. He's going to hold on to his possessions for now. Who am I most concerned with? Oh, it's him. Okay, the guy in the front is not a real danger unless he uses his ultimate. If he uses his ultimate, that's really, really bad. Now, I don't want to blind them because they're going to attack each other, so I'm going to poison somebody. I'm going to poison Gretchen. Yeah, because I really would like to avoid her reflect. That's really good! Did you miss yourself? Okay, that's not nice. Okay, they're on fire, so I don't have to worry about setting them on fire. Removes 50% of the stamina. Okay, he doesn't really need that at the moment. This gives a stamina leak to all of them, and I think that's a very good idea. Except he resisted. He's hardened, so he's resisting. Okay, he just did something good to us? Okay, you just killed yourself. This is okay. This is okay. This is a good thing. Oh, by the way, you guys aren't possessed anymore. Let's see if we can change that. Oh, he resisted it. Not good. Not good. He buffed himself. How foolish of you. Because I don't think you're going to last that long. Let's see. Give double... No, I'm not going to give him double damage. No, 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 no. Moderate dark damage may possess. Anything dark is not going to do good to him. May daze, may blind. That sounds really good. I got 2 shots now. Okay, he's dazed. I didn't get the blind down. Didn't get the blind down. But what I would really like to get down would be poison, which I didn't get. Oh, is he shielded? Okay, he's got a shield on. That's not good at all. So why don't we go for the stamina? Remove stamina from him. Remove 50% of the stamina. There we go. Good, good, good. Could you kill him? He's annoying me. Oh, he's got that stuff on him, doesn't he? Okay, whatever that was on him, it seems to be gone now. Moderate dark damage may possess. Let's get the possession down, please. Nope, nothing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, multi-effect eggs. May blind and may burn targets. Let's do that. Okay, we got the blind and the burning. Excellent, excellent. I do believe the guy in the front is dead now. He might not be. Let's see about this. I can't do that. It's kind of late to be doing that. Although that's actually a good idea. I don't think the general can kill any of us at the moment. Wait a minute. Is he buffed? He's got his damage up. But he's blind and he's dazed. I'm going to take a risk. Alright. And it was a very good risk. Okay, very good risk. He's dead. This is good. And he got his stuff back. Good, good, good. That stamina regeneration is really nice. Could you poison him, please? Excellent, excellent. So he's on fire. He's burnt. Okay, he's dead. Never mind. I was about to rattle off the things that were wrong with him, but dead is really what's important. Okay, unfortunately, that was my A team. Alright. And I'm probably not going to find anybody else like that. The key is finding those who are not immune to possession. Like, that's a bad one. Nishan's pet is immune to possession. The reptile is immune to possession. Not possession, freezing, which isn't an issue in this case, but that's just dangerous. That's really dangerous. Hold on. Because at this point, we need as many coins as we can get our hands on. No, very no. Yeah, that's still no. Those are both immune to possession, I believe. Okay. That might be something we can do. which is probably the reason it's a 9. Somebody's actually attacked it. Alright, let's get a Vast in there. And now I'm going with Violet. And Darkness. I'm going with the big guy. The big guy. Now, I think that they are pretty much going to beat us in speed right across the board. Let me think. She can stun, but she doesn't have any group stuff. Ringer is a very big problem, I think. I think it's going to be the General Shannara and then the Ringer going. Which means this could all work out really, really bad. Alright, let's go and see what happens. That one's right. Okay, is that a stun? That's a damage reduction. Okay. Oh, really? I didn't... Wow, he must really be slow. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, let's try this. Got them all. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Could you kill your friends, please? Always receives attacks. Oh, that's nice. The guy in the top's got that, doesn't he? Okay. He's got, Alright, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. Oh, look, they're all dead! Yeah, if you keep your guys long enough to get to Simon, then they all go boom. Simon is one of the few monsters I consider to be an absolute must. If you save up coins to buy somebody, he is one of the absolute musts. Okay, so, alright, that worked out alright. Got the coins. Hopefully the rest of the team can do the job. That will be good. And, right, we can get some more coins. Anything going on over here? Let's see. Team shop. Yeah, I got a lot here. You know, I really should test some of these other guys that I don't have. I'm thinking specifically, let's see. There are generals I do not have. There are generals I do not have. Let me try him. Okay. I have a spot open, and I am going to... Yeah, look at all of these guys in here. Yeah, put him in there. Just put him in there. Alright. So, I didn't have him. I should have him. I really should have the generals, you know? And those, if they're gonna charge ridiculous prices for the runes again, well, I'm gonna just spend it on something else. So, anyway, I'll throw him in there for now. So, it's good to get coins so you can do things like that. So, I still think I have about 4,000, so no problem with that. Anyway, right. Let's move on to multiplayer, right? And there didn't seem to be any objections, so my plan for episode 300 is going to be doing teams from those individuals who have had their teams done in the past. The longer it's been, the more likely I'll actually use it. And of course, interesting teams are good too. So I'm going to start collecting teams and probably start recording segments because, like I said, an hour's worth of fights is probably going to take a couple of days to get. And this, we are getting closer, so it's about time I started working on that. So that is what I'm going to do. Alright, multiplayer. Alrighty. Going down, because last time, we had some issues the last time. Yeah, those ultimates, right? Okay, so I got 3 teams from 3 viewers. So let's get going. Our first team was from Gian Zul? Gian Dul? I know, I'm butchering it. Giannis Sparrow. Again, I'm butchering it. No, I'm sorry, but I'm sure you know who you are. Okay, the second part, by the way, was in parentheses, just so you know. And, Gian wants to see, let's go with the team. I got Tara. I got Talon. And I got... By the way, the theme. I'm sure you can pick up on the theme when I do this one. Yes, it's a general's theme. They're generals into general destruction. Let's hope we can find somebody to destruct. You know, I'm just going to do that one because Tara's there. I'm just going to do that one. Alright, yeah, this. As long as he doesn't do his ultimate, we're okay. And him. On her, I should say. Okay, I'm thinking blinding wins, because blinding is just such a wonderful thing. Although the guy in the bottom is immune to blindness, yes. Alright, charge. Okay, let me think. He's blinded. I would rather he not be going. Let me think. Double life incoming damage for 2 turns. I'm very concerned that he's going to do Cascade, which he's probably going to do. And I can't stun him, but I would like to be able to stun the one at the bottom. Okay. Brutal Tsunami. He only got one of us, because after all, he's blind. Alright, I'm thinking. If I buff... Yeah, I'm gonna buff. I'm counting on that blindness. And I counted correctly. Okay, now what are you gonna do? Okay, when light corrupts. Alright. He's blind now, I believe. Discouragement? I don't think there's a reason to do, encouragement at the moment. So we'll do this. Alright. Let me think. I see very low staminas. Can I eliminate? I can eliminate any one of them. He's got the most health. Okay. He's got his mind. He's basically... Yeah, okay, so... I was thinking he's got the elite buffs on him, but he's still got a negative. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this. Hit her in the head. He missed. Okay, he missed. He's blind. It happens. Okay, that's not good. Ouch. Yeah, that's the reason that was not good. We're lucky she didn't do that earlier. Alright. Oh, what is this? Deals very heavy special damage. Oh, that's right. He's a general, which means his attack kind of sucks. She's got the most health. Oh, he still had triple damage on. I wish I had thought of that. Not triple, double damage. But he does a lot of damage as it is. Please don't miss. Good. Because you might have been dead too. Probably not though, he was out of stamina. Okay, so, well, it's a good thing that losing people doesn't matter in regular multiplayer fights, right? Okay, I got some coins there, which is good. And more coins, which is better. Okay, so that worked out well. A good start, good strong team. Okay, so our second team was suggested by Monster General. I got a lot of Monster viewers. I'm pretty sure I haven't used Monster General before. And unfortunately, we're going a full darkness team here. It's because we got Fido. We got Max. And I am assuming that was Babby. Because it was actually Babu, but I don't have a Babu. So I'm assuming it's Babby. Alright. So, there's our team. We got speed. We got a lot of messing with the head. Not really a lot of damage dealing here. So hopefully we don't get anybody meaty. Let's go. Absolutely not. We're probably in trouble here. Yeah, we're in trouble here. Yeah. But we're gonna do this fight. It could turn out either way. It really depends on things. Very poor use of skills there. But then again, it is AI doing it, isn't it? They're in a lot of trouble. Okay, we missed a good general. That's kind of a problem. Oh, thank you. That was very nice of you. When is she going? Okay, she didn't have a lot of speed on her. She had support speed, which is the reason she's so far back. I'm going to have to do something about this if we don't get a good effect here. Okay, that's not good enough. I mean, she's got blind, but... Okay, we got really lucky with some of these, didn't we? Him in the front, he is possessed, but he's also frozen, which is very bad. Light damage, removes all positive effects. Kill switch, gives... Oh, that's so dangerous to do to a general. That is so dangerous to do to a general. No, absolutely not. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Okay, bad. But she's blind. Okay. That's very good. That's very good. He's dead, which is okay. I'm strangely okay with that. This could be bad. Demon Heart? Why do you have Demon Heart? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Special damage me. I really... How many... What do I got? Okay, okay. I gotta get rid of her. Gotta get rid of her. Good. She's gone. I got multiple chances now to get rid of him. What do we got? May give precision to all targets. Removes 50% of stamina from all targets. May corrupt. Okay, that's good. If nothing else, it takes away the stamina, right? It does mean he has accuracy, but he's also possessed. He didn't resist it. I don't want to wait. I want him dead. Heavy damage, may daze, may blind. Except he missed. Okay, could you do something really bad to yourself? Master, excellent choice. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Okay, we got 2 winning teams. Oh, and I got 6 trophies for that. I wasn't supposed to win. Okay. More coins. Ooh, getting close, getting close. Okay, so that team worked out very well too. We're in a roll now. We're in a roll. Okay. Our last team, and there's not a lot of chance of me mispronouncing this one. Our last team was suggested by XXXMLG McSwaggerton 666. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I didn't mispronounce that. And XXX would like to see. We got a couple of water ones here. We got Frosty and we got Elsa, and then we have Ozzy. All right. So we have a lot of speed. We have a lot of speed. Not a lot of DPS. We got control too, but not a lot of DPS. Hopefully we don't run into anybody meaty. Yeah, we'll do this one. Yep, absolutely. Seems like right up the alley here. Because one reason I don't see any health runes. Let's go. Yeah. Freeze. Okay, we didn't get the rock star. We do have other opportunities to get him. That's a good question. Do I... Well, you know what? I can't... He's immune to stun anyway, so I might just try to independently freeze him. Okay, good. Very good, very good. Because I'm thinking I'm going to use Rock Slide here. Okay, we got a stun up front. He's still frozen, thank goodness. Considering how much water we have, we really don't want him doing anything. Okay, she's stunned. I don't have to worry about her. Who's the next one to attack? The next one to attack is going to be him, so let's freeze him. Okay, let's put a strength on him here. Alright, let me think. I can kill any one of them if I hit. Who do I want dead? That's tricky. He's about to go, so I'm going to say him. By him, I mean him. He's got some nasty things there. He's got possession, he's got group stun, so I am still concerned about the guy up above, which is the reason I'm going to do this. Of course, this means that she can now use Stamina Devours. Or do that, which is just easily her worst skill. We lucked out with that one. That's my take on that. Okay, here we go. Another group freeze. That worked just perfectly. Oh, that's right. He still got that. Who gets the mega stun, or actually who gets like permanently stunned? I might as well do him because I can kill him. All right. So she's still frozen. We got okay. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we got 3 shots to finish her off. I probably should have just done that to her because she'd be a lot easier to kill now. Freeze. Okay, good. She didn't resist the freeze. Charge. Okay, bang on the head. Okay, she did not get the daze. I'd much rather she had the freeze than the daze. And let's get a freeze again. She's cooperating. This is very good. Painful stream. Weak, but it looks like it finishes her off. Okay, alright. So, 3 teams, 3 wins. And this is where I get some gems here. Because I need gems. Ugh, so close to more coins. Gems or coins, either one would have been good. Okay, so we had some success that time. We had a lot of success. Very little trouble, too. Very good. Okay, so let's get Tara in there. And then let's put... Yeah, because I will forget about this. And I'll come back and I've lost a whole bunch in a row. Oh, Fortune. Okay, so there's the team, and then we're going. All right, so that's it. We did pretty good there. Pretty good. 3 teams, 3 wins. Wonderful. Good going, guys. Good going. All right, so I'm gonna do one more thing here. Yeah, by the way, those 3 guys are more or less available for leveling at this point. I've actually started pumping some points into him because he's kind of the first guy that I want. Although I don't have runes for him. No, I'm happy with him. That's all. I'm doing that for the coins every once in a while. But those 3 guys are now available, especially Harry. Especially Harry, because I want him for wars. I want him for wars. Okay, so, but we do have some more of this island to do. So let's do this encounter and then do the mini-boss. Now, I have because one reason it's got gems there, too. This could be a little ugly because I'm going to do this. I'm running another experiment with Demise, Dorothy. The problem here is what I want to do is I want to zap Slag so that he will make everybody vulnerable to fire and then follow up with Bones. The problem is that they're going to go after Slag. So I don't know whether or not there's anyone going to be alive at that point. I mean, this is basically an experiment. So let's just see how this works out. Yeah. They're all going to go right after this. After Slag, of course. That's what I meant. All right. Right. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Except I don't know what was that. All right. Boom, you're dead. No, I gotta use this one. It's kind of overkill at this point, you know. Because I think they're gonna die from the burning anyway. Let me think. What'll be left? I think they'll be dead from the burning. Yeah. I don't want to say because this is two waves, so I do have to save something for the next wave, right? I honestly do think they're dead already. Actually, can I drain some of their life to give us regeneration? That would be awesome. Be nice to have regeneration going into the next fight. Okay. When light corrupts, what does this guy do? Removes all positive. They don't have any positive. Shining tackle. Okay, you're blind now. Okay, now he's got cataclysm. And you have lava fall. Yeah, these guys were natured, so it kind of worked out all right. Uh-oh, missed one. We're in trouble now. Yes, we're terrified of you. Yeah, really, we are. Believe it or not. Here, by the way, you're blind. Bones, could you eat him, please? Okay, you missed him. Could you not do that? Slag, could you take care of him, please? Please. Magma Emerald. Massive fire. Yes, that should do the job. Yeah, that did the job. That pile of ashes over there was that guy. Okay. Ooh. Too bad. I mean, we'll get another spin someday. Okay, and... Oh, did I level? Yes! They did change some of the effects, so they're a little softer now, which isn't such a bad thing. Oh. Is that... Other than the food, that's like the single worst thing on the screen. Even though it's a lot of gold, it's still... Ugh. I'm so happy I won a gem. Isn't that terrific? Okay, so... Who are you? Okay, he's worth some experience and food. Not very useful. Oh, you're, nature. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to swap somebody out now, ain't I? Yeah, I am. Alright, let's go. Alright, who am I swapping out? I'd kinda like to leave that combo going. So I'm going to take out Bones and... Who am I thinking about? I'm thinking about another fire person. And the person I would be thinking about, of course, would be... No, Blaze, dude. Sorry, dude. So, when I get more, I can raise you up. But until then, no, Sophia. Alright, let's go. I have no idea... Wow, they're big. Yeah, I have no idea... How fast are you? Yeah, we're running into the same issue again. They're all gonna go, I think, before Sophia. What's your speed? Ooh, that's gonna be close. But unfortunately, I think we're gonna lose that one. Hold on. Can I see you, please? Yeah, they're faster. Are they... Stop it. Are they all faster? Yeah, they're all faster. Okay, this could be ugly. Strength from beyond. Okay, so lava mist to make them all very, very susceptible to fire, which frankly they already are. Actually, I wonder if am I making them any more susceptible to fire? I mean, they're already susceptible to fire. What if I was to use this one? They'd be almost dead. Yeah, you know what? Just do that. In this case, I don't think it makes any sense. Because they're already very susceptible to fire. Okay, that was a very smart move on their part. Okay. They really, really want her dead. But I don't think it's going to help you any because I think you're already dead. Slag just took you down by himself. Well, there's one of you alive. But I think actually that had a lot to do with, of course, Dorothy putting that nice buff on him. By the way. Boom, you're dead. And... oh, come on. Bah, Jeb. Okay. Money, XP, and some food. And is there distinct lacking of good stuff in there now? Okay, hold on. It seemed like there was more in there the last time. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a look at the next fight, but we're not going to do it right now. Okay, that's a nice rune. That's a nice rune. Kind of an interesting fight. A very unlikely combo, but... yeah, in real life, would they really be fighting side by side? Just saying. It's kind of like, you know, Gandalf teaming up with a couple of Balrogs. Just don't see it, you know. Anyway, I think that will do. Okay. No. I'm absolutely positive. Alright, so anyway, I think that will do. So I am going to start collecting teams. For the 300, and remember, it's going to be people who've had their teams done already. This is like returning people, because let's face it, given the nature of the way I pick teams now, which means I picked people who haven't been picked before, I save the special events for those people who, you know, basically get a chance to have their teams done again. So it's like returning viewer stuff, you know, that kind of thing. So, anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!